welcome to today's episode of Heard and Seen Around. I am Rajesh Karipurath. This is my take on macroeconomic and geoeconomic data points which I find interesting. I hope you enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed curating it. Cheers.
News anchors speak in a tone suggesting they've just discovered fire, even when they're reading weather updates. AI won't take your job. It'll just audit your work and wonder how you kept it. Financial advice always starts with cut expenses, as if my expenses aren't already on life support. Diplomacy is when two countries politely pretend they don't know what the other is actually doing. Sanctions are the international version of blocking someone's number and hoping they notice.
Global government debt has ballooned to $111 trillion, and three countries, the US, China, and Japan, owe nearly 60% of this financial Everest. Japan sits at a staggering 230% of GDP. Sudan isn't far behind, and even advanced economies are wobbling under rising interest costs and post-pandemic bills. The world isn't just borrowing anymore, it's borrowing faster than it's growing. And fiscal space, shrinking like a wool sweater in hot water. As Milton Friedman warned, there's nothing so permanent as a temporary government program. India's political landscape may not swing wildly, but it definitely shifts. In 2025, about 70% of Indians live in states run by the NDA, a dip from the 2017 peak, but still a dominant footprint. Recent wins in Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, and Delhi have inched the alliance back upward. Congress and its allies hold patches of population, while others continue to be the wild card that keeps India's federal policies and politics interesting. The chart really shows one thing. India's map is never static. It's a living, breathing swing meter. Khan market may still wear the crown at $223 per square feet. But the real action is in Gurugram. Galleria market just jumped 25% in a year, the fastest in the Asia Pacific. And Connaught Place isn't far behind, with a strong 14%. And Mumbai's linking road keeps chugging along at 6%. With premium retail space limited and consumer spending shifting upward, India's high streets are becoming the new battleground for brand visibility. After 2 years of red-hot frenzy, the SME IPO market is finally catching its breath. Oversubscription levels that exploded to an absurd 243x in 2024 has collapsed to 87x in 2025, and listing gains have plunged from nearly 57% to just 11%. Retail investors who chased quick profits last year are now discovering that gravity works in markets too, especially when fundamentals and hype drift too far apart. Or as Charlie Munger would have reminded us, it is not supposed to be easy. Anyone who finds it easy is stupid. This chart says it loud and clear. Foreign portfolio inflows rise and fall almost in sync with India's nominal GDP growth. When growth accelerates, FPIs flood in. When growth cools, they head for the exits like it's the last call at a bar. Peaks in 2007, 2010, 2014 and 2021 line up neatly with strong GDP years. And the sharp outflows in 2008, 2020 and now 2024-25 mirror economic slowdowns just as neatly. FPIs aren't predicting India's cycles, they're just reacting to them. Gross market cap at 1 lakh crores now exceeds the combined value of 8 traditional brokerages. One startup is worth more than an entire shelf of legacy names, which says a lot about where India's retail investing culture has moved. Is this brilliant innovation or just a very expensive popularity contest? Possibly a bit of both. Bombay reigns supreme with 91 billionaires, followed by Delhi at 70 and Bangalore at 31. Chennai and Hyderabad add strong showings, while cities like Pune, Ahmedabad and Kolkata round out India's wealth hotspots. The pattern is clear. India's billionaire population isn't just growing, it's concentrating around major economic and tech hubs. Where capital, industry and ambition collide, fortunes will follow. When the finance minister says India needs bigger banks, she isn't exaggerating. He's basically holding up this chart and saying, look at their banks and then look at ours. China's top 4 banks are financial Godzillas, each sitting on $5 to $7 trillion of assets. JP Morgan and Bank of America look muscular too. Then there's us, SBI at 43, and HDFC at rank 73. Great banks, but in global terms, a more friendly neighborhood Kirana stores compared to China's mega malls.